Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing a Project Pan update. If you haven't been to my channel before, I do Project Pans quarterly, so I'm doing a quarterly update today. So for quarter two, I thought I had everything here, but I don't. I finished up everything except for this perfume sample. This is Pear Ink. Okay, I don't have contacts in. I usually have contacts in when I film. And I don't have a viewfinder, so I don't know how this is going to work. But this is Pear Ink from Juliet Has a Gun. I don't like this very much, so I didn't wear it that much. I'm not going to roll this over, I think, but I think I'll still end up using this up at some point. To be honest, I kind of forgot about it. So, the other things I had in my project, one of them I don't have with me. If you haven't seen on my channel, I am traveling right now, and I didn't bring it with me because, so I'm talking about the eye cream from Summer Fridays. I think it's called Eye Bright. I have like 3 uses left of it. It's basically done. So I didn't bring it with me because I would use it up in like 3 days, and then I would just be carrying an empty pot with me, and I just didn't see a point in that, so I'm counting that as done. And then I have the Glow Recipe Niacinamide Dewdrops. This was a birthday sample last summer, or last year. My birthday's in the summer. There is a little bit left in here. I don't know how much you can see of that. I can't get any of it out. The the pump on this stopped working once I had like a quarter of the product left, which was kind of a bummer. I wanted to keep the packaging for travel purposes, but I guess I won't. Once I had that much left and the pump stopped working, I just kind of like dumped it into my hands, and then I couldn't get the rest of it out. So that's done. And then today I finished up what was left of the Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen. I don't think I recommend this, unfortunately. I know that this is a popular brand, but I find that the finish of this, like, this is a very silicone-y sunscreen, which is good under makeup, but I find that when I'm using the proper amount of this, I don't find that this sets down ever. Like, I always feel like it's coming off on my fingers if I touch my skin like hours after I've used this. And I just don't like that. Like, I find if I use less, I like it more, but that's not what you want with the sunscreen. So I think this is good for layering on top of another sunscreen if you're doubling up and you were using less than you maybe need. But in that case, like, what's the point? I don't know. Like, if you have a sunscreen that you maybe don't like. When I got this initially, I was using a different sunscreen that had a very radiant finish that I didn't really like, and the kind of like blurring silicone-y finish of this I liked on top. And when I was using a little bit of each, that kind of amounted to the amount of sunscreen that I wanted to use in a day. That worked for me, but on its own, using the amount that I wanted to, I didn't like that. So I'm not going to repurchase this, and I don't really think that I recommend this either. And in terms of the dewdrops, I did feel like I noticed a difference with this in my skin. And I briefly considered repurchasing this, or like purchasing it for the first time. Like, I didn't purchase this, but I'm trying to not have any steps in my skincare routine. I'm just trying to like wash and moisturize and protect. Like, that's all I'm really trying to do. I do use salicylic acid occasionally. I'm taking a break from it right now, but that's neither here nor there. But so buying this would not help me achieve that goal at all. And I was only using this every day to use this up. So no point in buying this. But I do think, I guess I would recommend these if you can get past the smell. The smell is kind of strange. I don't think that the smell is like necessary. And I think that you could probably get similar results from a cheaper niacinamide serum or some other niacinamide product. So I'd probably only recommend a niacinamide product over this. And quickly, I wanted to just mention my next sunscreen. This is not going to be in my project pan, but I'm using the La Roche-Posay Antelios. This is the body one, apparently, but when I was looking online, this body sunscreen has the same ingredients in the same order as the face sunscreen. So I really couldn't tell a difference between the body sunscreen and the face sunscreen. And they were... Phone call. Yeah, so they were roughly the same price, and this is over twice the amount as the face sunscreen. This is 125 milliliters, and the face sunscreen was 50. So I went into the store, and they had samples open of both the face and the body sunscreen, and they did feel a little different, but not different enough for like the price difference, like price per milliliter. So I just went with the body sunscreen, and I hope that I like it, but that's what I'm going with next. So what I'm pulling into the project for Q3, I have more makeup this time. For the first half of the year, I've been mostly using up skincare because I have skincare that, like I said, I'm trying to really minimize my skincare routine. So now I'm kind of moving into makeup products because I feel like I'm starting to hone in on what I actually like now. So what do I have here? Let me talk about, so my favorite blushes. My favorite blushes are the Phytosurgeons blushes, the Skin Spark blushes, and I have two shades here. I have Condensate and Fume. I'll open them up for you. Now, I got them in November of 2022, so they'll be 2 years old. They'll be 2 years old in November. This is Condensate, and this is Fume. They'll be 2 years old in November, and so I think I want to get rid of them at the end of the year, because I think about, their creams, and I think about 2 years worth of my fingers in there and bacteria, and it just grosses me out. So I think I want to get rid of these at the end of the year. But I really like them, and I want to get as much use out of them before the end of the year as I can. So my plan is I'm going to put Fume into the Q3 project pan. This is the warmer color. I like this one less, I'll admit. And then I'm going to roll in Condensate in Q4. And I don't necessarily think I'm going to hit pan, I think I might incondensate. I think I might incondensate, but for fume, I might not. I could, but I might not. But my main goal is just to get a lot of use out of this because I don't think I'm going to repurchase this color. It can tend to turn kind of orange on me. I'm wearing it today. It can tend to turn kind of orange on me, and I don't really like that. It's not my favorite. Condensate is my favorite. And I'm going to repurchase this once the year is up. So I'm putting fume into the project for this quarter. And going with the warm tones, I have the Glossier Ultra Lip in the shade Trench. This is a really warm beige. I'll swatch it. I'll swatch it with fume, actually. This is a really warm beige, and I really like how this feels on the lips, but I don't really love the color on me anymore. It's also a little bit too orange for me. And like I said, I like how it feels, but I don't really like the color anymore, and so I'm ready to let it go. But I like how it feels, so I want to get more use out of it. So I think that the two of these would be a good pair for this project. So here they are together. This is Fume and this is Trench. I'll blend this out a little more, or maybe just blend it away, I guess. So Fume, I might hit pan, I'm not gonna finish it. If I don't hit pan, that's fine. But Trench, here's how much I have of it. Let me do this whole thing. I think I could finish this in 3 months if I try. And I would like to, because like I said, I like everything about this except the color. I might repurchase this in a different shade once I'm done with this. So I have those two. And then the last thing I'm rolling into this project is this Burt's Bees lip balm. This is their Advanced Relief Lip Repair. Don't let that name fool you. This is not Advanced Relief, and this will not repair your lips. This is not like an ultra moisturizing lip mask. This is just a lip balm. And it's one of those things that's going to keep you reapplying your lip balm because your lips keep drying out, because this keeps drying it out. It's one of those. Now, this is what I have. This is how much I have left. I can definitely finish this in 3 months. I don't hate it enough to get rid of it. It's not that bad, but I can definitely finish it. And now is the best time to do it. Like, it's summer. I don't need that much moisture on my lips right now. So I'm going to try to use this up now before we get to the winter and I really need help. So I just want this gone, basically, but I don't feel right throwing it away is kind of my whole shtick with this. So yeah, so these are the 3 products. How do I hold these up? So these are the 3 products I am rolling into my project for the next quarter. And here are the 2 products plus 1 that I used up over the last 2 months because my other products took a little bit extra. So yeah, that is my update. Thank you for watching. Hit like if you liked it. Doggy is saying goodbye. See you next time. Bye. Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm going to do a